our first U.S. bishop. As we begin our journey through the Catechism, it is fitting to begin with the man who guided the Catholic Church at her birth in the United States. On August 15, 1790, the Feast of the Assumption, Father John Carroll was ordained, the first Catholic bishop of the United States. His ordination did not take place in America, but in England at St. Mary's Chapel in Lulworth Castle, the ancestral home of the Weld family. This family had remained faithfully Catholic for centuries, even through persecution. Bishop Charles Walmesley ordained Carroll, and the setting itself reflected the endurance of the Catholic faith. John Carroll was born in 1735 in Upper Marlborough, Maryland, into a Catholic family of means. He was educated by the Jesuits in Saint Omer, France, and later entered the Society of Jesus. As a young priest, he spent many years teaching, forming minds and hearts in faith, reason, and discipline. Even after the Jesuits were suppressed in 1773, Carroll never stopped being a teacher. He served faithfully as a parish priest, preaching and instructing wherever he was sent. Around the age of 40, Carroll returned to Maryland and ministered at Rock Creek as tensions between England and the colonies grew. After the Revolutionary War, he was appointed Bishop of Baltimore, the only diocese in the nation at the time. For the next 25 years, Bishop Carroll laid the foundations of Catholic life in a brand new country. One of his first actions as bishop was to convene a diocesan synod in 1791. He gathered his priests to ensure that the Church in the United States followed the universal discipline of the Church. The synod addressed baptism and confirmation, First Holy Communion, requiring the age of reason, proper catechesis and confession, and the authorization of priests to hear confessions. Matrimony was also carefully discussed. This synod became a model for future church governance in America. Bishop Carroll believed deeply in education. Under his leadership, Catholic schools, seminaries, and religious communities flourished. His diocese covered the original 13 states, the Northwest Territory, and later the lands of the Louisiana Purchase. He organized this vast territory with wisdom and pastoral care. In 1808, Baltimore became an archdiocese, and John Carroll became the first archbishop in the United States. During his lifetime, religious freedom took shape in a nation that recognized God while protecting the free exercise of religion, allowing the Church to grow openly. Archbishop Carroll died in 1815. By then, the Catholic population had quadrupled, the number of priests had doubled, seminaries and colleges had been founded, and religious communities, especially those inspired by St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, were spreading across the nation. His life reminds us that the Catechism is not merely written, it is lived, taught, and handed on by faithful shepherds.